12:30 p.m. December 22nd, 2017. We pretty soon in that following week will be in 2018. It will be a happy new year, ladies and gents. Now, earlier this morning, I did do the video podcast. Did do it at Long Beach, like I said was last week. The train actually goes there. One of the stations that stops at, I think had some maintenance work done, which is not surprising, because over at the Long Beach train station, you always have some work done on the tracks somewhere over there. So that happened. That happened, and I said to myself, don't want to go to Santa Monica, but your boy went to Santa Monica. So went out there and did the podcast, and I think it was pretty quick too. I just got to the point on what I want to speak on, which I will speak on in a few minutes. But you guys know me. You guys know your boy plays a little bit of Pokemon Go. And so they got Generation 3 that's out here. And a new Legendary. Got to catch. Like I said, I'm old school with the game. So we have to play a little bit of that. And the little spawns like different Pokemon that pop up whatever place was popping up pretty good. And I said, you know what? That's cool. So let me go ahead and take care of business and, catch some Pokemons that some of you normal folks would call it. But to us real folks, catch some Pokemon and, still be the Pokemon master that I is. So I was doing that and bump into one of my co-workers, one of my homeboys, and they up and noticed what's up with the family. If you listen to this podcast, it was cool linking up with you out there in Santa Monica, man. Great success to you, brother. You already know it. So I linked up with one of my bros, and I had a feeling something was telling me he was going to be out there in Santa Monica today. Don't know how, don't know why, but when I seen him, I was like, hey, what's up, man? So I see you came out here. So he's like, yeah, man. He said, about the little trail you told me about. I was like, that's what's up. And everything. So, yeah, that right there was cool, little highlight. And plus, I'm going to see Star Wars. And the microphone, the headphone that came out of the headphone jack. Out this phone. So, play right back in. All right, cool. But yes, I'm going to see The Last Jedi later on today. So that's going to be pretty cool. I heard the movie's like around 2 hours or something like that. But that's cool for a Star Wars movie because you actually get engaged into it. Hopefully you see it in 3D. Because when I saw The Force Awakens in 3D, that right there was fantastic. So I want to see The Last Jedi in 3D as opposed to watching it in regular. I could do that off my iPad when it comes out. Other than that, good morning. Part 43 or week 50 or week 43 of the video podcast is done at Santa Monica Beach today. It was perfect out there. I mean, it's kind of our winter out here for this year. It's been in the 40s, which has been pretty cold. So I know it's not cold like you guys on the East Coast and stuff like that. Y'all got that cold. We got that, put on a hoodie or a jacket or, like me, get up early in the morning to go to work type of cold. So, yeah, it's been pretty chilly out here. But like my bro, because he had brought his black sweatshirt, he was like, man, he said, I'm going to take this out kind of hot. He's like, I brought this more because it was cold. I said, bro, you should wear a nice black dress shirt with some black jeans and you straight because you feel the heat, whatever. Like, this is the perfect time to wear a nice shade of black if you guys want to go out and about, especially go out to the beach. A whole lot of people know the little sweaters and things, so I can understand that. But I'm like, let me go with the black dress shirt as opposed to the black t-shirt. That way, I can look nice and fresh and things of that nature. But at the same time, so stay warm. So it's still chill up here. But nevertheless, we're going to get into this podcast. And we are now into this podcast right here. We're in week 81. Week 81, sessions 391 to 395. So, got to write the time. For December 22nd, 2017. So with that, though, let's pull up these pictures and let's get on with the podcast, shall we? Let's hit it. Now I'm going to have to find it only because I'm using a different format on this Galaxy Note. I'm using a secure folder thing that they have where you play certain apps in, the secure folder that's locked down. So when folks use your phone, they don't have to go through your shit. Because I let one of my other family members use the iPhone 7 for the time being, so I ain't tripping off of that. Because with that trade-in, I'm getting the iPhone 8 Plus for the iPhone 7. So, best of both worlds. And plus, I do need an iOS device to do certain tasks and things of that nature. Because basically my business email is on iOS. That's what's my Gmail accounts or Yahoo accounts, which used to be the business emails accounts, but I'll switch. So yeah. So you guys kind of got the gist what I'm talking about. We still using the Galaxy Note 8, which I'm getting used to it now, and I'm actually pretty cool with it. But you guys know I'm an iOS boy. I'm an Apple, not fanboy, but I'm an Apple child, so I like that platform. I like to say platform better, everything runs more smoothly and whatever. But it's cool being back for Android for a little bit, so I'm not tripping off of that. All right, let's start this podcast, though. For those of you that don't know who I am, excuse me, my apologies. I go by the name of Chinchilla Q, also known as DJ Skylo of HipRockerProductionCM.com. Music producer, that's an entrepreneur. So I do different type of things, do different type of various businesses and stuff like that. Right now, I'm back to the rebuilding stages of everything else. I should have waited to get my LLC. At the same time, I'm like, nah, it's cool because it's like double-sided on getting it and not getting it. But I'm kind of glad I did get it because I'm still in the rebuilding stage of rebuilding back my brand up and making sure it's more efficient than what it was before. So, hey, everything is a progress. Everything takes time. But part of the things I tend to do, other than music, is these podcasts and posting at the daily posts I'll be doing each and every week. So like this upcoming Monday, I'll be doing it again through Friday. Then every Friday now will be double podcasts, which is the video podcast and the regular podcast you guys hear right now. And so from there, post everything up on the Friday and, just keep, pushing this stuff out. Because like you guys heard on the last podcast, which was week 80, we talk about net neutrality and things of that nature and how I said that could affect, the business and whatnot. But I also said, too, there's also opportunity to just continue to push and not feel, yourself being beat down because of not having free internet, things of that nature. So all that right there has the brothers still encouraged to continue to push out the content for you guys. You guys could continue, to share this for everybody else and things of that nature. Because trust me, I'm not doing this just to be doing it. It's actually going to pay off in the long run. I can't wait till that payoff does happen. Because it's going to be a blessing. I'm going to still continue to do the podcast as well, too. That's for certain. So let's start. So for December 18th, 2017, this past Monday, on Blessed Mondays, I asked you to truly meditate, write, and say to yourself, if you can do any or many professions that can get you and your family to the next level, what will those professions be? Think about it. What is in the life that you truly want to do? What is it that really makes you tick off in a good way to which you just enjoy doing what you love to do? What is it that you really want to do today that would truly benefit you and your family? Meditate and think on it. Say it out and write it out. Do you want to be a doctor or a lawyer? Let's go past it. Do you want to be an artist? And if you want to be an artist, what kind of artist do you want to be? Do you want to be a creative? If you want to be a creative, what kind of creative work do you want to do that will keep you going, keep you looking young, and just, really be a blessing to others as well, to your family? What is it you truly want to do? What is the foundation of a profession that you want to just go ahead and just knock out and take care of business? You have to find out what it is that you want to do and just go ahead and make it happen. You have to find out what it is that you want to just balance yourself and make things happen. So find out what kind of profession that is that you want to do and just go ahead and just make it a reality. Just make something grand happen. Whatever it is you want to do in your profession, do it. That's why I said say it out, write it out, meditate on it. Because when you do, you start to get closer to your goals and dreams than you ever thought of. Let's continue. So for this past Tuesday, on the Grind Tuesday, December 19th, 2017, I said even though Christmas is around the corner, which is on a Monday, do note that gifts don't make the season. Your presence around family and friends is the greatest gift anybody could ask for. Think about it. You see, during this holiday season, and I said this at the beach, I'm going to say it again, but during this holiday season, it's 50-50 for folks. Some folks have lost other people dear to them. Like I lost my great-grandfather back 2014 on Christmas night. I BS you guys not. One of the hardest Christmas ever is to see him at a convalescent home. See him actually struggle and fight to be strong for the family still. Even though he was on his transitioning to a better place, to a better realm, actually to his better eternity, as opposed to on earth, but be up there with Christ, the angels, and other family members that he has not seen in a long time. So that right there was hard seeing him that night, which he was, try to continue to fight for the family. And at the time I was like, why the doctor's not giving no medication and stuff. But as the days that went past by, and the funeral went past and things of that nature, and my key word for 2015 was strength. And to understand strength, you had to really go through some things to really learn how to keep yourself from losing yourself. You have to be strong. But when we talk about strength, we talk about physical strength, talk about mental strength, to which when life throws things at you, you don't curl up. You figure out solutions. But yeah, my great-grandfather, when he had transitioned away, it was tough. And that was a tough Christmas. And the crazy thing is, the past couple of years on the following other Christmas before 2014, but like 2013 going on down just a little bit, the Christmas really had been feel like the Christmas season. And part of what's going on around the world, especially in our country, so too much bull crap happening here and there, to which you don't feel like you're in the holiday spirit like you used to do back in the early 2000s and early, in the 90s, where, the holidays come around the corner, everybody's excited about it, things of that nature. But look at where we're at right now. It's like it's not really exciting, It's like just another day for some of us. But for some individuals, it's not another day, something special, and things. For the kids, it's special for them because, they want to get the gifts. The kids not really wanting any toys anymore nowadays. Nah. Kids want iPads and iPhones and Galaxy Note 8s and tablets and things of that nature. In the age of technology, they want things to which they could just be on YouTube 24/7 and just be playing Minecraft and stuff. That's what the kids want nowadays. They was not like when we was growing up where we want action figures like Transformers and things of that nature. Not really as much video games. I mean, we had Sega Genesis and shit like that, but we didn't really play that much video games like that back in the day and stuff. Not till later on where Nintendo and Sony started getting more advanced and the games started getting more fun, and it was like, hey, We could spend hours doing this. Like with me, I really play video games that much. I think earlier this year, I was playing more of the PlayStation 4, but only very few selective games that actually had a cool story, which I could actually get into. And I still play Pokemon off the Nintendo 3DS, whatever. But even with the new Pokemon game that came out, I still haven't even finished that. And I can finish a Pokemon game in 1 or 2 days. I haven't even finished that because I've been more focused on business and other things. Like once you get older, you have to find that balance and things. Same thing like with the Christmas holiday. I was telling my peoples, do not get me nothing for Christmas. I basically got the little things I wanted to get. Wanted to get a new phone for my birthday, whatever. When they got the Galaxy Note 8. Still looking towards getting that iPhone X though. Or iPhone 10. Some of y'all might say, why is that? And part of the reason, like I told you, I do a whole lot of stuff on iOS and I do on Android. And that goes with music, video, and even with the posts I be doing. So, and especially with the emojis, certain emojis that I use for my posts. They actually look more better on Apple than it does Samsung and Android as a whole. Because on Android, everything looks fucking cartoonish. On Apple, everything looks more polished and stuff. Even on the high-end Android phones, everything looks cartoonish, which is a no-no. So it's a certain level of class and things that comes with that. Not to say that the Galaxy Note 8 is not a classy phone. It is. But at the same time, like I said before, I like to use things that, help me get my little business moving and popping a little bit more quicker. But other than that, with the Christmas thing, the other side is this. You have people that don't really have family members or friends. Some folks don't have big families, to which, when the holiday seasons roll up, they're not excited about it. Because they remember the past where they was with family and friends that used to be here. Some folks may live in different states and can't get a plane ticket to go out back home and things of that nature. Or some folks may have different family members, but throughout the years, family members, they got sick, passed on to the next realm. And, those that just really be heartbroken. And it's very understandable. But like I mentioned earlier, I said to those folks, that do be heartbroken when they like that, it's best to find some cool friends, family members, or just be around folks, to make you feel uplifted, make you feel great. Because when you do, then you start to enjoy life more. Then you start to have a passion for life. Even during the holiday season. I would say, like, once again, for the kids, it's perfect for them, For our wallets, on the other hand, that's a different story right there. But to see a child open up a gift and see just how happy they are, that right there is a true blessing. So, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But at the same time, during this Christmas season, it's also a blessing for those of you that do have family members, and things of that nature, to be grateful for them. Because in all truth and reality, during the holiday seasons, it's actually all about family. We really look at it, it's all about family. And stuff like that. And not just about, what kind of gift you go give me, things of that nature. No, it's really about family. Because even some of my coworkers on my job, one of my cool coworkers, I'm very cool with her, and things of that nature. She even made a post yesterday saying that it doesn't feel like the holiday season this year, which it really doesn't. But she said something that the funny thing is I already had thought about too, which is, being close to family and friends truly is a blessing on the holiday season. Because, y'all can still crack jokes and things of that nature. But you can also reminisce of the past, Christmases and things of that nature where, so-and-so, they used to be here, and things of that nature. So, with the holiday season, Christmas on Monday, ladies and gents, do pay attention to it and just know that the blessing of having family around, that's what really counts the most. Because at the end of the day, I'll say on the last post, and you guys will see why I didn't finish this part. So let's continue. So for Motivational Wednesdays, December 20th, 2017, I said, if you want to be ahead of your craft, you will have to find solutions to the problems that most folks can't face or figure out. Let me let you guys know this. The reason why you can see folks that are billionaires and millionaires and things of that nature, and multimillionaires and all the other good stuff, is for this prime reason and this prime fact. The reason why they are like that is not because those individuals got rich just because they got rich. No, it's for the fact that those individuals had businesses that they created, and they had found solutions to problems that most folks can't figure out or can face. So since those individuals have figured out what those were, guess what happened? They then start to get paid for what they had to offer for a solution to a problem. That's how most of you guys need to be. You guys need to be problem solvers. I heard E.T., Gary Vee, Grant Cardone, so many other folks talked about it. And they say that if you really want to be ahead of your craft of things, you have to be a problem solver. You have to face issues. I take a look at managers and supervisors the most, because the funny thing is, most of them don't know how to really face problems or solutions to certain issues when it comes inside of a certain corporation or business. But the funny thing is, some of the workers that know how to balance that out, because, well, maybe entrepreneur or they may own their own business, they know how to maneuver through the bullshit. And at the same time, once they know how to maneuver through that, then they know how to find a solution to the problems. To which, when you have the top boss say, I want to give you that promotion, to do whatever, some of us may say, nah, we cool. We like to be behind the scenes and actually look at the bigger picture. Because once you see the bigger picture, then you find better solutions. And the funny thing is, you be the main one training the ones that are at the top that think that they know everything, but they don't. We ain't about to get into that discussion right now. I done that previous times. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the week 60s of this podcast. So check out the week 60s or the week 50s, or I think part of the week 70s, where I talk about supervisors and managers and CEOs and things of that nature. We ain't about to go through that again today. We're going to keep it pushing. Let's continue. So for December 21st, 2017, Daily Tips Thursdays, I say creativity breeds a very fulfilled life. And here's the reason why I say that. There are those of you who are bored at your job, or you're bored with life and just, bored with the things that you're doing. And that is a 7... That's not a 787. Oh, I know what kind of aircraft that is. That's 737, American Airlines. I'll tell you, when you work at the airport and you start looking at these aircrafts, you can tell what kind of size model the aircrafts are. And the one that flew past over my house was one American Airlines 737s, which is the miniature flights. Actually very comfortable when you ride one of the older ones, so the new one's kind of compact with the seats. Regardless of that, at least I know that because contracted with that company to work on aircraft. But other than that, though, creativity. To be a creative, you really would have more fun life, and you notice that because you have more ideas that come in, and you network and link up with folks that are going somewhere in life. That'll also be fun, and that's true. When you have, I'll put it this way, when you don't have a creative type of life and your life is just boring, mediocre, doing the same thing over and over again, and you don't have a different result, then what tends to happen is that you get bored, you fall off, and some of you just don't really exercise your health out properly. So it's let your life just pass by. Those of us that are creative, we know how to manipulate sounds, manipulate art, manipulate vision, manipulate thought, manipulate speech, manipulate patterns that we see each and every day. For creatives, like me being a music producer, in all humbleness, we see different scenes that most folks can't see. We can understand the world a whole lot more better than most folks can understand. Because you got two sides to this world. You got the world of the bland, the world of the matrix where everybody's just stuck up in there. Then you got the world of the creatives where everything's just more colorful. Even when life knocks you down, life is still colorful because you always find a creative side towards it. So if you want to be creative, you have to find something within you to be creative in order for your life to be fun and enjoyable. And of course, you're going to have the times where life is going to kick in your butt and you're going to be like, oh, things of that nature. And then you're going to kind of sit down for a little bit, but you continue on with the creative process. Continue to push, continue to move. To which you will find that life is everlastingly enjoyable. And when that does happen, then life is very fulfilling. You know why you see some older folks with pepper, white hair and everything? Just go ahead and just have fun and enjoy life. Part of the reason why is because they're being creative in the field and things that they're doing. Or they're just being creative with just enjoying life and know how to mask around different things. And that's the Southwest 737 little flight. Okay, that one's the 737. So the other one that passed by probably was, 700? Nah, that was the 700 American Airlines. That one was the 737. But other than that, though, when you are creative, you literally have more fun in life than you do anything else. And I'm not talking about, going out and party and things of that nature with friends. That's cool. But what I'm actually talking about is you just doing different type of projects that actually make you feel good, make you smile and things of that nature. Even doing a podcast is being creative because you actually give your opinion, but you're also helping out others to get to another level to which you're not at. That's why I love doing these podcasts each and every Friday. I love doing them on a Tuesday better, though. And the reason why, because Tuesday has a very synonymous feeling to which you being creative and do things and stuff like that. So, yeah, if you want to have a cool life, man, just be creative with something that would truly get you to where you need to get at. And after that, you can enjoy it. So, today's post. December 22nd, 2017. Boss Says Fridays. As the days are numbered, you want to make sure that every blessing you get counts. That's why I said I was going to hold on to what I say on the other part. On, what was it? The Motivational Wednesday post? Let's see if I can find it real quick. Oh yeah, off the solutions and stuff like that. Or whatever I was talking about. But like I said, your days are numbered. You want to make sure that every blessing counts. Oh, off the Christmas thing. So yeah, like I said before. With the Christmas thing and with family, actually with the solutions and finding problems and stuff like that. And with the Christmas thing too. Days are numbered. We're not here on this earth forever. Keep mentioning that to you guys so many times. Because in the next realm, it's two different places. Heaven or hell. And most of you guys don't follow that. It's cool. Because you still got to meet God. Still got to meet the Maker anyways. So y'all have to talk to him about that. And that is a international flight. Is that Delta? Nah, like Qatar or Qantas. No, that's not Qantas. They got that other little thingy. But I see there's another aircraft that's about dang near 50 or 70,000 feet in the air moving. Man, I want to go back flying again. I really do want to go back flying again. But other than that, like I said, our days are numbered here on this earth. We have limited time here. We're not here forever like most folks think. But at the same time, while you're still here, count your blessings. I mentioned that before, so I mention it again. Count your blessings. Because when you count your blessings, you really start to see that life truly is a blessing. And everything you have is a blessing. That you be able to see, hear, talk, taste, and touch is a blessing. Even though Christmas is around the corner, and you may not want anything, just know that it's a blessing that you're able to see another day. Breathe once again. Hear, taste, and touch. The blessings that you already have with you. Like most folks are ungrateful for the things that they don't have. Be grateful for the things that you do have. Be grateful that you have, for some of you guys, one of the top high-end smartphones that's damn near $1,000 and stuff like that. I ain't talking about the iPhone 10 now. Galaxy Note 8 truly was hitting up there too. When it comes to extra stuff that come along with it. But for those of you that do got a high-end smartphone to which you can call and get on Facebook and all that type of stuff and things of that nature, you should be blessed with what you have for that. For those of you that do got the Beats by Dre headphones and the things of that, or you got the little Nike bag or the Apple Watch or whatever, you should be grateful for that. For those of you that do have a job and got yourself a car and things of that nature, even though the car may be kind of messed up a little bit and the job may be BS crazy, whatever, but you still have opportunities. Be grateful for that. For those of you that have food in the house, or even if you have a pack of cup of noodles and you got some Parmesan cheese and some bread with some ketchup, that's some bomb sandwich right there. You gotta do what it do. I told y'all once again, I tell y'all once again, once more, I'm from South Central, boo boo. That's how we used to get down like that. Well, that's how I get down like that. Shoot, I make anything out of something and it would still be scrumptious and scrumptious yumptious and delicious. But nevertheless, be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for family. Even if you may not talk to some family members or things of that nature because some BS happened in the past, be grateful that they're still here. Be grateful for life. Because life is given, life is taken. A baby that's born every second is born with a life is lost. Think about that. A baby that's born every second, a life is lost every second. So in all seriousness, be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what you got. Be grateful. Because for those that are ungrateful, trust me, God will show up and stand right in front of your face, and then you be looking at him then in his eyes, but you don't know why your life is the way that it is. There's a whole lot of ungrateful people in this world that is sickening. You can even thank God just for the little things on being grateful. Even just have a little bit of tissue to be able to wipe your behind when you use the restroom. It's being grateful. Even with just have a little bit of something to get you throughout the day, be grateful. Even when your bank account, even when your bank account is about to be on that negative, but you talk to God and God can stop anything else from coming out until you get your paycheck. That is being grateful right there. So ladies and gents, as we end today's session, as we end sessions 391 to 395, week 81, mind you, week 81. I thought we almost got to 100 weeks during this year, but it's cool. 81 weeks through this year, and we still, excuse me, got more time to do more of the podcast. That's cool. But at the same time, I will say this though. Be grateful for what you have. Christmas is around the corner. Don't worry about what gifts you didn't get or what gifts that you want or what gifts you don't want. Just be grateful. Family. If you love being creative, go ahead and find things that make you feel creative so you can have a fun life. And if you also want to find solutions to problems and situations that folks, need to find and balance, then find those problems to the solutions. Get paid for it. Get your money's worth. But at the same time, learn and grow and teach others how to find those solutions as well. That's how the millionaires and billionaires actually get paid. They teaching others how to find a solution to the problems. Straight up. I forgot what we said in the first post. Oh, profession. Whatever profession you want to do in life, do it. Y'all could do anything. When y'all was kids, when we was children, we was taught that we could do anything in this world. When we became adults, we became weak. We became afraid of what it is that we say we wanted to do, but can't do. So, we could be creative and take care of business. So with that though, ladies and gents, I thank you guys for tuning into today's podcast. Thank you for the time that you guys have enjoyed. With that, ladies and gents, we will truly come back to this next week. Hopefully I'll be over at Long Beach to do the podcast. Didn't get a chance to do it today, but it was cool. Things happen for a reason, so I can't trip off of that. So with that though, ladies and gents, thank you guys for tuning into today's podcast with your host, Chinchilla Q, also known as Q Moore of HipRockerProductionsTM.com, Hip Rocker Productions LLC. But more so, HipRockerProductionsTM.com, to which you guys could check out all the social media sites, which is on there, except for Snapchat. The website people have been using, they need to have a little Snapchat thing on there so I can look it up. But whatchamacallit. But other than that, thank you guys for tuning in to today's podcast, which I hope you guys learn and enjoy from it. So like I said, life is a blessing. Should not be taken crazily. But other than that, though, catch you guys on the flip side. And at the same time, catch you guys next week. So with that, your boy Chinchilla Q. I'm out. Peace.